Tech and clips.
Yeah.
Okay.
When I was young, I never needed anyone, and making love was just for fun. Those days are gone. Living alone,
Yeah.
I think of all the friends I've known. But when I dial the telephone, nobody's home.
Yeah.
All by myself, don't wanna be all by myself anymore. Hard to be sure. Sometimes I feel so insecure, and love so distant and obscure remains the cure. All by myself, don't wanna be all by myself anymore. All by myself, don't wanna live all by myself anymore.
Hey. Wow.
When I was young, I never needed anyone, and making love was just for fun. Those days are gone. Oh,
Ooh, okay, it's not done.
myself, don't wanna be all by myself anymore.
Whoa.
All by myself, don't wanna live.
Yeah.
Don't wanna live by myself
Yeah. Okay, guys. Yeah, so that was all by myself. Celine Dion version, male singer. Performed by Tommy Johansson. As someone who has not heard the original version, and I'm talking especially about the powerhouse interpretation by Celine Dion. Stepping into, All By Myself, I have to say, is no small task. That song is legendary. It's vocally demanding, emotionally raw, and honestly a little intimidating. So going into, Tommy Johansson's version, I already knew the bar was sky high. First thing I would say, Tommy doesn't try to, outsing Celine Dion. And I feel like that's the point. The original, which was written by Eric Carmen, carries that dramatic build, soft vulnerability in the verses, and then that explosive, almost theatrical chorus. Celine's version, is so iconic, because of how, she belts those high notes, with surgical precision and emotional intensity. When Tommy steps into this arrangements, I have to say that this man really, really respected that structure, but he brought a different, emotional color. Vocally, I have to say, Tommy's tone, we all know is naturally bright and control. What stood out to me most was how clean his upper register is. Those high notes, this man doesn't strain for them. He approaches them with technique and a bit of confidence. As someone who knows how hard this song is, I was genuinely impressed by how stable he stays in the climatic sections. Instead of going for dramatic diva style attack that Celine Dion uses, Tommy leans into a more melodic, almost, rock ballad, sort of delivery. The emotion feels sincere rather than theatrical. It's less, grand stage spotlight and more, personal confession. And honestly, that works. Because I have heard the original so many times, I naturally, compare the emotional weight. Celine's version, feels like, a heartbreak, on a global scale. It's huge, it's cinematic, and, overwhelming. Tommy's version, felt more intimate. There is a slight rock, influence in how, he phrases certain lines, and I feel like that gives the song a different energy. I love the fact that it's not trying to replace the original. That's for damn sure. It's damn sure reinterpreting it, through a male vocal lens, and I feel like that shift alone changes the emotional dynamic. When Tommy hits the big sustained notes, towards the end, you can tell this man understands the moment. He doesn't rush it. He lets it breathe. I feel like that's where I really, really felt the respect for the source material. Production wise, guys, polished, but not overproduced. His voice is definitely front and center, which is exactly what this song I feel like demands. There's nowhere to hide in All By Myself. If you can't sing, this song would definitely expose you immediately. Tommy passes that test, I have to say. Also credit where it's due. Covering a song so closely associated with Celine Dion definitely takes confidence. The audience already they have a benchmark in their minds, and he stepped up to it without trying to mimic the tone or mannerisms too closely, which I personally appreciate. So for my final thoughts, I have to say that as someone who has heard the original countless times, I went into this with high expectations, and I feel like Tommy Johansson delivered a version that honors the emotional and technical difficulty of the song, while still sounding like himself. Is it as legendary as Celine's? That version is iconic for a reason, but does Tommy absolutely prove he has the vocal ability to tackle one of the most in my opinion demanding ballads ever written? Without a doubt, without question. He went in. This is one of those covers that reminds you why this man is respected as one of the most respected vocalists. It's bold, it's controlled, and emotionally grounded. Yes, I have to say that if you love the original, this will not replace it, but it will I feel like it will make you appreciate a song from a different perspective. And as a reactor, That's exactly, you know, what I look for, you know, in a great cover. I'll definitely give this a hard 9 out of 10, but that's just me. Let me know what you guys also think about this one down in the comment section. Let me know if you want me to. I don't think I've done a reaction to the original by Celine Dion, but I know I've heard it. Let me know if you want me to do a reaction to it. Yeah, if you tune in and if you stuck with me to edit the video, you're loved. You're very much appreciated on here. My name is Philip, and on to the next video reaction. Take care, stay safe, and then peace out.